Good day, everyone, and blessings to you. Until we get this virus under control, and we will, this is going to be the new normal. So we're going to have to change things, to change the way we're doing things, but we don't have to stop doing them. We have to change the way we worship. And there will be several folks joining us working on worship for this weekend, and I hope you can tune in for that. We have to change the way we do our small groups, and we're still doing them. I know that several groups met last week. The first and second grade met, disciple kind of met, men's Bible study met. So they're still going. We have to change the way that we gather, the way we do our fellowship. And so we're still going to have our Sunday 11 a.m. Zoom gathering. We're going to do video sharing. We're trying to call one another. And I'm really encouraging that each and every person have someone they talk to, maybe every day, especially if you're alone by yourself. We have to change the way we serve. My daughter is posting on Facebook daily acts of kindness for her students. And it would be great for you to want to watch those and find some things that you can do to encourage one another. The school here will be delivering meals for students, and we've been asked to help with that. And finally, we have to change the way we give. Now, I do not want to put any more stress on people who are struggling with job loss and other financial issues. This is not about that at all. Your giving is always between you and God, and it should always be a prayerful decision. But giving is an act of worship. It's an act of trust. It's an act of faith. Giving changes the heart of the giver. It builds compassion. It helps against hoarding, because we trust in God that God is enough. But now with the building closed, giving is going to be a little bit harder. So I've got with our secretary, Judy Larson, and she's researched some ways that we can still give. And so we're going to get her up here, and we had a conversation the other day, and I'd like to share that.
So Judy, our financial secretary, has some ideas for us. Judy would like to share one with us.
Sure. Good morning, Pastor. Good morning, everybody. The easiest way that you can continue your giving is just drop a check in the mail to the church. Remember the good old-fashioned postal service. Just address it to Palmyra United Methodist Church, Post Office Box 646, Palmyra, Missouri 63461. And I'll be checking the mail and getting it all processed and over to the bank for you.
Well, that's really good, Judy, but I don't have a checkbook. I gave that up a long time ago. All I use is my credit card and other things. So what other options are there?
Got you covered there, Pastor Eric. We have forms on the tables outside the church offices, and it's for a company called Vanco, and you can fill it in, get it back to the church. Be sure to sign it. I need your signature on it. And what they do is what they call automatic electronic giving. And you choose the date that you want your offering to come out. You can choose a certain day of the month. You can choose how many times a month and the amount. And they want your routing number and your account number on there, and fill it out, mail it back to me, leave it on my desk, whatever, and I will get that processed. And then they just send me an email saying, hey, John Doe has a deposit coming in on this date for this amount. Easy.
Now, so that's an ongoing thing then?
Yes, that one could be. Yes, we do have several members that already do that. They tell me they love it because they don't have to think about it. Sometimes on Monday you're like, oh man, did I put money in the offering plate yesterday? No worries. Vanco, when you set it up, I have several that come in weekly. I have one that comes in monthly. It just depends on what works for you and your particular financial situation.
But if I'm not interested in that weekly giving, if I just want to give one special gift or I don't want to make a commitment, how could I do that?
Not a problem. They have, I find this one particularly interesting for all of our techie people. I'm not a techie person, but I went through and they have a mobile app, and I can show you what it looks like. Can you see the little icon here that says Give Plus? It's this
Okay.
one. So you go to your app store on your phone, and you will select Give Plus, and you will download the app, and it's also through Vanco, and find our church, find Palmyra United Methodist Church. And the way I found it was I just put in our zip code 63461, and poof, it popped right up on my screen. From there, you can choose to set up an account with Vanco, or just be a guest giver type person. You can create an account or not. They don't hold you to it. And then just follow the prompts. You click the plus button to add the donation you wish to give. It will ask for your banking information, and it's just super easy. I had no trouble following it, and so there you go. For the techie people, easy to do.
So we got mail in, we have the automatic withdrawal, this text thing, the phone app.
The mobile app. There is. If you just want to call in, you can call Vanco. Vanco's phone number for giving is 1-800-675-7430. I'll do that again for you, 1-800-675-7430. And they will ask for the zip code and name of the church. And then they're going to ask your name. And I was taken aback when they told me this. I'm like, why do you want their name? And they're going to scroll through their database and see if they already have you set up in there, just double checking. And then a few other easy questions. They'll ask also for your routing and account number of the bank account you want your offering to come from. It's only available Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time.
And you said you had one more?
I do indeed. The last one is, if you're one of those diehard folks that just feels more comfortable giving cold hard cash, you're not out of luck. Pastor gave me a project the other day to create an offering box, and so it's in the sanctuary near the communion rail, right? Is that where we've put it? And it's just a box, and it has a yellow notation on it. It says, my offering. I just asked that if you use this box to use one of the little envelopes that's on the pews. If you're not familiar with where they are on the pew, they're on my desk too. Just jot your name on there if you want to. If not, I understand. There are people that give without being recognized, if you will. They just want to put money in the plate. And then it'll be put in that offering box, and then it'll be collected and locked up until we count it and process a deposit from it. Also, during this whole social distancing and eliminating germs, we ask that you wipe down the things that you've touched. Not that you're germy, but we're being proactive here. So those are the 5 ways that I've come up with for you to continue your giving to the ministries at Palmyra United Methodist Church.
Well, Judy, I want to thank you for your hard work, and I just want to let the congregation know that if you feel called to do this, if you feel like God is calling you to make those contributions again, please do so. But if you feel like something's going on in your life that you can't, we understand that. So I want to thank everybody for visiting us today, and we'll see you on, I think our next video will be for the weekend, the Saturday and the Sunday video. So y'all take care, everybody, and God bless you.